Welcome to this presentation on solving consensus in true partial synchrony. This research was conducted by Satyanarayanan Srinivasan et al. And published in recently. Today, we'll explore the key findings and contributions of this important work. Let's begin by understanding the problem this research addresses. Good morning, everyone. Our work tackles a critical theoretical gap in distributed consensus, the unrealistic assumption of bounded message delay during the transient asynchronous period before a system achieves stable synchrony. Existing algorithms for partial synchrony, while allowing process recovery after stable time, still mandate an upper bound on message delivery, even when the system is highly unstable. This assumption is often violated in real-world distributed environments due to factors like network congestion or retransmissions. Our research hypothesis posits that consensus can still be achieved in constant time after the system becomes stable, even without this restrictive pre-synchrony message delay bound, and while accommodating process restarts. Our baseline assumptions align with the standard partial synchrony model, where processes experience non-Byzantine failures and can recover with partial memory loss, specifically retaining disk-stored state. We focus on achieving uniform consensus, ensuring agreement, termination, and validity across all processes. Our approach extends and modifies the established Paxos algorithm into a three-phase protocol: solicit, prepare, and accept. The solicit phase is novel, designed to gather the latest proposal information, and crucially, to streamline round numbers through a session mechanism. A process can only initiate a new session, say session S prime, if it confirms that a majority of processes, specifically at least F0 processes, have already completed the preceding session, S-1 run. This prevents old, delayed messages from disrupting current progress. In the prepare phase, a process broadcasts its proposed round information. It progresses to the accept phase only if a sufficient number of processes, again at least F0, acknowledge that its proposed timestamp is not superseded by any higher accepted message they know. The accept phase involves broadcasting the final proposal. A value is decided if F0 processes accept the proposal, and critically, if no higher round from a non-responding process could have majority over the current proposal. The majority relation is a key concept. A message M1 has majority over M2 if at least F0 processes received M1 before M2. We formally prove this relation to be antisymmetric, ensuring consistent precedence. Our algorithm demonstrates a significant improvement in the time complexity for achieving consensus in truly partial synchronous systems. We achieve consensus within stable time plus 10 times the maximum message delay, denoted as dBRM. This is a more efficient bound compared to previous state-of-the-art algorithms, which reported bounds of stable time plus 17D and later stable time plus 11D for our good runs. Crucially, our result is achieved without the limiting assumption of bounded message delay before the stable time, making it more robust for real-world scenarios. The derivation of this bound relies on several key lemmas. We show that rounds starting after stable time plus 3D are guaranteed to be higher than any accepted message broadcast before stable time. We also prove that for rounds starting after stable time plus 3D prime, the majority condition in the accept phase consistently holds. Furthermore, for rounds starting after stable time plus 2D BRAM, the success of the condition checking for higher accepted messages implies a sufficient number of true replies. These logical steps, combined with lemmas guaranteeing the existence of an accepted message and preventing concurrent higher accepted messages, culminate in the stable time plus 10D bound. The example scenario of indefinite failures due to late messages, as seen in prior work, is effectively mitigated by our solicit phase and session numbering, which prevent old, invalid rounds from disrupting progress. Our findings carry significant theoretical implications for the field of distributed systems. By successfully relaxing the assumption of bounded message delay before stable time, we challenge existing models that implicitly rely on this often unrealistic constraint. This demonstrates that constant time consensus after stable time is achievable even under more pragmatically truly unstable pre-synchrony conditions. The introduction of the solicit phase and the refined majority concept are not merely algorithmic tweaks. They represent a fundamental rethinking of how late messages and process recovery can be managed without sacrificing efficiency or safety. This methodology provides a more robust foundation for designing distributed protocols in environments characterized by unpredictable network behavior during transient asynchronous periods. Our work contributes to the future research frontier by offering a blueprint for re-evaluating and designing other critical distributed problems, such as Byzantine agreement, interactive consistency, leader election, and atomic commit. Under this more realistic and less restrictive partial synchrony model, the principles developed here for handling truly unstable periods could be broadly adapted to enhance the resilience of various fault-tolerant protocols. In conclusion, our core contribution is the development of a novel algorithm that solves uniform consensus in truly partial synchronous systems. We have demonstrated that consensus can be achieved in a highly efficient time frame of stable time plus 10 times the maximum message delay. This represents a significant advancement by eliminating the restrictive and often unrealistic assumption of bounded message delay before the system enters its stable synchronous period, while effectively managing process recovery and the arrival of obsolete messages. Looking ahead, we identify several high-level directions for future research. Firstly, applying our proposed framework and the solicit phase mechanism to other fundamental agreement problems, such as Byzantine agreement and interactive consistency, within these truly partial synchronous settings. Secondly, a critical next step involves investigating the practical implementation challenges and real-world performance of this algorithm, particularly in environments with highly variable network conditions, potentially exploring adaptive mechanisms for message delay estimation. Finally, we aim to extend our analysis to incorporate more complex fault models, such as arbitrary or Byzantine failures during the truly unstable period, or dynamic changes in the number of correct processes, to further enhance the robustness and applicability of our approach.